Imagine it's 2017. You're a kid with unrestricted internet access, like I was, and then this new game releases, Doki Doki Literature Club, and all of your childhood favorite YouTubers are playing it. YouTubers like Markiplier, Corey Kenshin, Jacksepticeye, Lauren Z Side, and many more. It seemed like a normal, cute little visual novel at first, but then things got weird. Probably such things a lot of us should not have been seeing at that age. I know a lot of us were like 8, 9. I know I was 9, but anyway, that's what I'm doing today. Playing Doki Doki Literature Club. Woo! Also, for some reason, halfway through, I lost some recording. What the fuck? So, it may just straight up skip right into something I can't say because it's a major spoiler. DDLC fans know. Anyway, let's get into it. This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Okay. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. For content warnings, please visit la la la. Okay. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. I agree. I'm 18. I think when did Doki Doki Literature Club come out? Literature Club release 2017. So that means that I was 9. I was 9. Wait, we're gonna do a new game. My name? No, we're gonna be for real. We're gonna be for real. We're gonna be for real. My name's Kristen. Okay, what's my name? That's my name. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. Like a Sayori. The girl is Sayori! My neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Me himself. Wait, it was so. Oh, me and Glossy too. You said me and Glossy were dating. Really? Yeah. Okay. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I was stuff to stop on my video. Hey, you stayed out like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's me, Colton. A lot of people say that to me.
Oh, that's me, Colton.
Well, if people staring if we're acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Why does it sound so tsundere? Like, what? Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. Sayori's adorable. I love all the girls. Oh my god. Obviously, I didn't read that. I mean, I do obviously have my favorite. It's always been Yuri. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commutes. By the way, Colton, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. Eh? That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I just simply go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I'm also so sorry if I'm reading like super slow. I've always been a slow reader. I always say that about myself. I'm also sorry if I'm like constantly like yawning and all that. I literally just woke up like 40 minutes ago. I woke up to my alarm and my coffee is just doing the opposite of what it should be doing. ADHD, that's promise. Uh-huh. I was talking about how worried, like how I'm worried that you won't. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize and how these soldiers can for college. That's me already. Damn. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You feel me, right? Absolutely, Siri. I love you. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Aw. I love all the girls. That's really good. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises though. We at least promise me to try a little. Yeah, I guess I'll probably do that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? She's like 20%. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much makes me want makes about I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. So real. Oh my god. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. I try to pack up my things. I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sierra wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Siri? Siri must have come in the classroom while I was moving out. Look around and realize I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming in the class, but I saw you just sitting here spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. Christ. You don't need to wait up for me to make you late to your own time. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, like you could go to the wine club, Sayori. Yeah? There is no way I'm going to your club. And me! Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. That's crazy. So you know, this girl is a child of friend, you're not even aware that she's interested in literature? It's crazy, bro. I know like everything about film. I mean everything! In fact, oh my god, my eye was so fucking itchy. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it'd be fun to help start a new club. So she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club chair and the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. It's funny because I'm literally an author. I don't want that account where I'll publish my books because I don't have the time nor the energy to do that, like all that self-publishing shit. Because class, you can say for yourself, self-publishing on Amazon is tiring, right?
And trying to find a literary agent and all that is so tiring.
Yeah. So I didn't want to go through all that, so instead I just don't use Wattpad. But then Wattpad did me for some reason. I guess I could be in a literature club for real. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. I'm guessing much anyway. Well, got to the club yesterday. I bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Are kids so serious really that much of an airhead, or is she still starting as your acquaintance now? What a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Let's go! And thus, today's marks the day I sold myself for a cupcake. That's so fucking real. I deject. Oh my fucking god, that's a word I don't know. Dejectedly? Mhm. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs. Section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. Eh? Quick list around the room. Sorry, that girl! Oh my god, my favorite! Oh my god! Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. She always. That's because it's my girl. It's Yuri. Oh my god. Yuri always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy. Way to kill the atmosphere. Bullshit, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club full of incredibly cute girls. They're cute though. Like, sweeties, I love them. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably her first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly in my ear that turns me to the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. I love her. Oh, well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Colton. Monica smiles sweetly. We didn't know each other. Well, we barely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class, smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little new to Monica. Push down, Colton. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. But how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the of it. Still feeling awkward-eyed to see next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! What? I don't know how to make this sound. Natsuki lifts the foil of the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated with little cats. I'm pretty sure Natsuki's cupcakes are fucking amazing. Like, today, I want to know what Natsuki's cupcakes taste like. Like, I don't just want to hear the character say, oh my god, these are really good. No, I'm switching the fucking China's things, bro. Chili. So, do you guys, Hello, it is me, editing Colton. So, in this part, I start talking about... I don't know how to pronounce the name. But I start talking about something that's been going on in the Doki Doki Literature Club fan base. The fandom, with a specific person's art style. For those who don't know who I'm talking about, even though people are probably gonna know who I'm talking about, this is the art style that I'm talking about. I honestly think their art style is so adorable. Like, I love how they drew all the girls. And I talk about, like, how people, like, are, like, quote unquote fixing their art and, like, whatchamacallit, people are saying, oh, they look like men in wigs, but women can have masculine features. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. To go along with that, it's okay that women have masculine features, there is actually a condition that a lot of women have. It's called PCOS, or I guess polycystic ovary syndrome. Um, it's common. It commonly causes women's bodies to produce higher than normal levels of androgens, which are male hormones like testosterone. So, it's okay for women to have masculine features because due to PCOS, a significant amount of women produce testosterone. Yeah, the human brain finishes its major structural maturation around age 25. So our brain doesn't fully develop until the age 25. Also, may I mention that the Doki Doki Literature Club creator himself said that he is perfectly fine with headcanons because they make fiction fun, and also he can't control the fanbase. So he is completely fine with it. Not only that, Lalatos, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Let me know if I'm pronouncing that wrong. But their art style is also very realistic, as you can see. And there's nothing wrong with that. Some people draw realistic, some people draw cartoony, some people draw anime like. Um, or just, their own unique style. Yeah. I've seen so many unique art styles get hate. I would also like to mention that I've seen so many people say that Yuri in their art style looks like how Yuri looked in the Random Encounters Just Monica video. And I absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. That is literally Yuri. Like, and Yuri's my favorite, obviously. So, obviously, you know? So, yeah. Anyway, I decided to talk about that since I did talk about it in the video. It's just, you can't fucking hear me because my mic quality's ass. I will get a better mic at some point, guys. I swear. So cute! No idea you were so good at. Oh my fucking! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Husky! Well, you just have to take one. Sarah grabs one first, and Monica, a solo. Delicious! Sarah talks to her mouthful and has already managed to get nice kind of face. Real. Sarah looking around with fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. She waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. What if she made it herself? This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Eh? I like that exist. She already said, well, maybe. Not for, Joe! Classic Soothers. Okay, we love Soothers characters. I saw on TikTok that there was somebody did like, the song It's Not Like I Like You or anything? I saw somebody did that with like Yuri and Natsuki, and I was like, wait, that's adorable. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismissive conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying her chest. She carefully places the teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the drink. You keep the whole teacup in the room. Keep a whole teacup in this classroom. Don't worry, the teacher will do the solution. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy it the most? I'm not much of a reader, but yeah, when I do read, yeah. Tea in general. I'm more of a coffee person, but I guess. Don't just let yourself get intimidated. You're just trying to impress you. What? Insulted, Yuri looks away. No, I believe you. Well, singing and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy it. Glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself at the lead. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? That's pretty to this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged through my story. Well, I haven't joined Nick clubs yet, and she already seemed really happy herself. That's okay, don't be embarrassed. Make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make this fun and the club fun. It's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you started your own club? You could probably be a board member for any. My earbuds should fucking say battery low. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't have a better headset I can use. Wow, bro. Aren't you the leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, like, he said all of the politics around the major club. There you go. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Oh yeah, Monica's really great. Monica really. Excuse me. Excuse me. Hey! Monica really is a great leader. Yuri also knows how to great mentor. But I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You can put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all that. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. And it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! Let's do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. How could I pronounce that perfectly? Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have really worked hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why we're all so delighted. They were. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. So I still don't really know if I can keep up with the level of enthusiasm about literature. So Colton, what's the kind of things do you like to read? Ivor? Well, considering how little I've read the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I haven't read manga since middle school. I'm not quietly to myself, I'm joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, I can change. What am I saying? I'm looking at seeing Yuri's sad face. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Here, this is the rim of her teacup. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Oh, friend. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yeah? Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since when I walked in, but it's obvious that her eyes light up as she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. That's what. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. It isn't amazing how a writer can be so deliberate. Isn't it amazing how a writer can be so deliberate? Oh my fucking god! Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of her own lack of imagination and completely throw it for a loop? Anyway, that's reading a lot of porn. I read a word book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimum level. This way, Yuri might as well have been having a conversation with Rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. Someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. What? Honestly, yeah. F3 library books are the probably read. Surreal horrors have been very successful at changing the way you look at the world. I've only for everyone. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, what's that? Well, I just. Let's use that as order for you for a second. Never mind. I usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? Yeah, you left a piece of scrap paper behind the last club meeting. It's like you were working on a poem called Don't Speak Out Loud into a bag. I'm fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as good as you are. Scary settles up behind Natsuki, puts her hand on her shoulders. Yeah. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. How do you care? I think it's impressive. That's pretty. I can't write poetry for shit. I think Philip also used to write poetry. Wrote a poem about me. He literally wrote a poem about me. It was awesome. I loved it. I believe he still has it. Who knows? Why don't you share them sometime? No! Mr. gave birth to her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not very confident writing here? I understand how nasty he feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, expressing your vulnerabilities and showing the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I need to read everyone's poems. We all stand silent for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write our own. Write a poem of our own. Then, oh, I got thrown to. Then next, oh, then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. Wait, who want to see them? Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Coleman? Monica smiles warmly and goes again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I'm bluntly forth in what's been going on in my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sierra may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made an decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and that was my train of thought. All four girls stare at me with dejected eyes. No. What? I'm sorry. No, Yuri! Yuri! Oh. I'm sorry. Well, and the fences against yourself. I wouldn't like the second Yuri said upset. Yuri's my girl. Yuri's my girl. I love her. She's always been my favorite. Ever since I was little, I was like, oh my god, I love Yuri. She's so pretty. She's so cute. Oh my god. I love her. I'm not supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I'm decided then. I'll join the Literature Club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Siri restaurant around me jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really stay for the pictures, I'm gonna be super friends. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. What do you think? Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over me once more. Both and I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. After this video, I'm gonna attempt to write a poem. Hey there? Yeah. What about, I don't even fucking know. I'm really impressed with last star Monica with my mediocre writing skills. I already feel the anxiety going inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up with her. Oh, this is Ferrari here. Do you want to walk home together? That's right, so I've never walked home anymore because she always says that it's for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! This is so cute. Oh my god. With that, the two of us depart to the club room and make our way home. Thinking away, my mind wanders back and forth between four girls. Yuri, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the Literature Club? I love them. Oh my god. I want to give all of them a hug. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. You guys know I'm going to choose Yuri. Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess let's start the writing a poem tonight. Oh my god, I can see the poem thing! Yay! So I'm gonna write a poem. Pick words you think the club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem. Who knows? frightening. Yeah! Perfect ones that Yuri would want. Sister? Oh, not so good. Okay, wait. Imagination. Yeah! Entropy. Contamination. Yes! Incongruent. No. The story I said. Uncontrollable. Intellectual. And I know my girls go, wow! Conscious. After image. Extraordinary. Oh, damn. Misfortune. No, God damn it. Yes! Yes! Analysis. Determination. Evanston? Perfect. Ah, fuck. Okay, well, I took a lot of words that you already would like. Okay. I again, Colson. I'm glad to see you didn't run away on this. Uh-huh. Yeah? Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I kept my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone's already hanging out. Thanks for saving your promise. I'm Yuri. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it? Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Wow. You're telling me he didn't even want to join any clubs this year. That's here too. Do you plan to just come here and hang out or what? If you seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who teaches her manga to like that in the cover room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly the fear Natsuki flashed back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. This always gives it its best likes to have fun. I do. He owes me a busy work without me even asking. Like cooking and cleaning my room. So dependable. Sure, that's because your room is so messy and distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. That's so... You're a really good friend, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. Don't get jealous, okay. Look him, you and Colton can become a good friend still. Say already. As usual, Yuri seems oblivious to the weird situation she is moving into. So I will absolutely be friends with Yuri. I love her. I love her so much. Oh my god. Angel Girls would probably say. Well. Oh. Yuri even brought you some today, you know. Hey, Yuri. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Really nothing. It really sounds like a big deal. You want to start? Huh? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess that maybe it's supposed to be interesting situation. Hey, don't worry about it. Well, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. It's just gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, especially if it's from you, right? Yeah, I would make a big deal of it if I wanted to be. Alright. Well, here. You're ready to do it back and pull it back. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked up a book that I thought you might like. It's a short read, so we keep your attention and concentrate read. So we could, you know, discuss it about it. I can freaking really, I mean, yes! I just felt like something being so good. I was down. I picked up a book shape and seemed like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this and enthusiastically pick the book. Oh, you can read it at your own pace. Absolutely. I look forward to hearing what you think. Tell you all about it, girl. Huh? Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for her club. That doesn't seem to be the case. Sarah and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book, and I can't help but notice her intense expression of like she's waiting for the chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from her reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Oh, crap.
Actually, I was really looking at her. She takes it very I think first one second. But that one makes me anything deeper in the floor. Okay, sorry. I was just spacing out. But it just I think I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably would have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so that's the book you gave me, right? I want to reread something. Not for any particular reason. I'm just curious. How come you don't have two copies of the same book? Well, when I said the bookstore yesterday, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. I see. This is fairly obvious. You think your isn't telling me that I said want to go? I was like, I don't I'm definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once you start something happy, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. What else? What about anyway? Well, very close to the book of stairs. Just her eyes over the back. The book is titled
This is the point in time where my video cut because my earbuds died. So I was like, oh, it's okay. I will just simply continue recording. Well, I recorded long, which what turned into almost a 2-hour session of recording. And then what happened? Somehow, don't know how, but some fucking how, the recording ended at the worst time, and I was like, it's okay, I can just record again. Then I lost the recording. It's not there. But basically, I chose most of the Yuri stuff, obviously. Meaning that, oh, when Sayori starts getting all depressed and all that, and starts staying home, who did I choose to spend the weekend with to work on stuff for the festival? Yuri, obviously. Um, and so, for those who don't know, we end up checking on Sayori on the weekend. She comes over and she starts confessing her feelings for her. But because I was really going with the Yuri route, I friend zone Sayori. Did I regret it? Absolutely. I absolutely regretted putting Sayori in that friend zone. I was like, whoa, no! But I was going for the Yuri route. Um, and so, as my, as my fellow original, DDLC fans who have been DDLC fans for a long time and know what happens, but if, you obviously don't know what happens. Um, I'm putting a massive trigger warning. I'm gonna censor it because I don't want YouTube to demonetize me, but while I'm at it, I'm putting a massive trigger warning because, yeah. Um, so, yeah. I don't know when my recording ended, but I gently opened the door. Say, yeah, it's gonna be censored, obviously. I'm censoring it, obviously, for the sake of people who struggle with this. What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I knew what's best, that everything would be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Turning down her confession, that has to have been what pushed her over the edge. Her agonized screams still echoes in my ears. Why did I do that to her when she needed me most? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My so many thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her. with her, walked her to school, gave her what and I know she wanted out of our relationship, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival. I just lost my best friend, someone I grew up with. She's gone forever. Nothing you can do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. Even if I do say I love you, she's still gonna do it. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. What if I... I can't. Oh. I see an annoying girl run toward me from... The girl is my neighbor and good friends with her children. You know, the kind of friend you never think about. Okay, so it's just the same as starting a new game. It's an ordinary school, like mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and fronters walking to school together. You know what, I'm gonna save. Yep, there's all my save files. I'm going to save. Because I have probably been recording for... There she is. That's... Yeah. I have probably been recording for about... And that is it for Doki Doki Literature Club Part 1. Again, I'm so sorry that my recording cut out in the middle. I feel so fucking terrible that it did, and I was pretty pissed when I found out. So yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Um, I recorded part 2 before I finished editing this, so I have to go edit part 2 now. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and yeah, bye. Love y'all.